All right, now you guys are back from watching that first part of the video. Now let's do a quick check right now because me and Baby Yoda are super excited to get this part going where Darren's actually going to show you how to put it all together. Now, quick check. Do you have a blank screen like Darren does? If you do that, good. You're checked and you're ready to move on. Did you look for the owl? Did you go through and use the Explore tool and find an awesome image like this so you can put it in? Baby Yoda, do you do it? He did it too, so you're good. Now, you've also made it smaller by moving it. That drag and drop that he showed you is there. Now he's going to show you the next level of putting it all together. So Darren, what do we do next?
We're going to use some shapes to do some awesome drawing. So I'm going to look for the shapes menu, and under shapes, I'm going to look for a circle, and we're going to click it one time, and then it gives me this little crosshairs, and I'm going to click it right in the center-ish. Perfect. Now it's small, and I showed you before, you can drag at the corners, but I might make an oval, and I don't want an oval owl. So I'm going to use a shortcut. I'm going to use two fingers, hold down those Control and Alt. There's two keys, so look for them, CTRL and ALT, Control Alt. With my other hand, J would make it smaller. K is going to make it bigger. There goes. This is funny, you might want to do this for a little while. But once you're done with that, then you can move it to the right spot with your arrow keys, or by clicking and holding with one hand and with the other hand, dragging. And when you get it to the right spot, you can leave it there, and we're going to start getting our borders and color ready to go. So, your turn. Go to Shapes, add a circle, resize it with those shortcuts. Remember, when you make mistakes, you want to be able to undo them. So if I accidentally delete my whole thing, I can always go to this eyebrow and undo. The awesome shortcut for that is Control Z, or as George would say, Control Z.
Yes.
So when I backspace something, undo. So important that you learn undo. The great thing about learning the keyboard shortcut is that you can hold it and undo a whole bunch of mistakes if you do a lot of things that are kind of crazy. So
how do you make it smaller again?
Let's try that.
It's Control Alt.
Let's do Control and Alt, and then J.
J. Okay.
A is bigger.
Okay. And they're right next to each other. J and K are right next to each other on the keyboard.
Just kidding. Yeah, and I like to use the arrow keys to move it. If you want to move something just a hair, you can just use the up and down or hold on that shift key. That's just one pixel at a time to do small movements. So we'll
now,
see you back here once you have your circle ready.
So check the checklist right here. Make sure you go through. We'll recap it on the other video, but make sure you stop and do this so you guys can get started with this next step. All right, we'll catch you on the next video.